Welcome to the Man Listen podcast. Before we dive into these conversations and stories on this podcast, we want to remind our listeners that the views and opinions expressed by individuals on the show are personal and may not represent the broader population or even the people featured on the show. This podcast is meant to be casual and enjoyable experiences, a space to relax, share stories, and even have a good time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Keeping in mind that what's said here is all in good fun, not to be taken too serious. Again, thanks for tuning in to Man Listen.
We back.
Yes, sir.
Episode 4.
4 times.
I'm your host, Ralph Branch.
Charles Lee Ray.
And we want to thank y'all for tuning in to Man Listen,
the podcast.
They don't know you like I do. Slow down, slow down. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you like I do.
Yes, sir, man. So we back. This time we doing shit a little different. I'm gonna drive the boat this time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get my. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. It's a lot been going on. As always, they don't stop.
It never
Every
stops,
time,
bro.
it's a lot going on. Every time we come here, it's a lot going on. And we
never
love it
stops.
because we need some shit to talk about. Y'all keep on fucking up out there. But fucking up is an understatement. Because my boy a big wrestling fan right here. Been that. And long live my dog Quan, he was heavy in the wrestling too.
Been that, man.
Vince McMahon,
Man, listen.
what your boy got going on, bro? Talk to me. Because I know you know way more about this than I do.
So I'm gonna be honest. I was so hurt by the whole topic of the joke, bro.
Hurt.
I started because I'm just like, dudes are iconic. They like legends to us.
He's definitely a legend.
So when so when you see them doing stupid stuff like regular people do,
Yeah. This, I don't know.
it's
regular.
Nah, that's
This
it
shit
won't
ain't
regular.
This shit ain't regular, bro.
It won't regular. I mean, bro, I'm just,
Vince cut, bro. I'm gonna let you talk about it though, cause
pull up the messages, Chuck. But I'm more disgraced because I'm like, this stuff happens, but I'm like, Vince, you put this all on text message. How old and out of touch you
How
gotta
old
be
is Vince, though?
to
He up
put
there.
all this? Man, Vince is old, man. Vince is old. Vince is in his 70s.
God damn.
To put all this in his text messages, and they sound like voice text. This don't sound like
You say so he was.
he was talking to you.
Yeah, nah.
He was talking, but the whole scenario.
Some of these-
Vince was disrespecting some of the women clientele that they had come through,
Yeah.
and to keep jobs and stuff like that, he was making them do certain things with
Like
him.
what?
With the man, I'm gonna let you read a couple of them text
Nah,
messages.
I want you to tell us. I'm
Man.
gonna read them. I'm reading them as we go, but I want you know what's going on. I want you to tell me.
Man,
that's
heinous acts, man. Heinous acts with him, with some of the wrestlers, with the audio crews, with the video crews. Anybody he was kind of tight with, he was making women, and I'm talking like he was making women have sex with people. He was making people give oral to certain people. I'm talking 12 men at a time type of. It was a lot of stuff, Vince McMahon. Man, read that message.
I'm not. No, they gonna cancel us. I can't read.
message.
I can't read this shit.
You don't go to church. I go to church. I can't read some of that stuff out loud.
Man.
And Vince McMahon said, but it was definitely.
Man,
Again, egregious when it comes to some things
So how
women
did-
are made to do in some of these workspaces where they're the minority group.
Right.
And we've heard of this for
and
a
them
long
boys
time.
them boys full of steroids and testosterone.
Man,
it's
some of the
just-
stuff. And again, this was to keep jobs and to
Yeah.
maintain and to rank up jobs. So imagine if you are one of the greatest women's wrestlers and your last name is not Flair, right? Because she didn't have a problem getting into the industry and doing stuff because her daddy was Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, right?
The Rock's daughter. She didn't have a problem getting it. Yeah.
See,
yeah.
I stopped watching wrestling
Yeah.
so long ago.
She didn't have
I
a
used
problem.
to love, me and my papa used to
Yeah.
watch the shit out of wrestling. I
She
stopped.
didn't have a problem getting into the space because of her cachet and her persona.
He
of
couldn't
her
play
father.
with. He couldn't play with her like
You
that.
could don't play with don't do
Yeah.
it. Right?
Okay.
But it's some of these other female wrestlers. Let's say again, you want to work up the ranks and you're really good at your craft. But let's say you've been working for 2 years and you feel like you deserve a title shot.
Yeah.
But you know it's scripted.
It's all a script.
It's a script, so you're not
only
getting your title shot.
unless he say so.
And imagine if that say so comes with now you got to do something that you
a little neck.
crazy. Now that shit comes with
You want a title shot?
some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's horrible,
Cause
bro.
these messages, bro.
And again, you guys got a disclaimer. This is nothing that we're laughing or making jokes about, but it's the things that people are made to do to keep jobs. And I'm gonna go so far as to say, we don't know if some of these things were exclusive to just some of the women.
Right. So,
This is exclusive to the staff of WWE.
He told this woman,
man,
that he showed the phone, some on the phone that she was on there to a bunch of guys, and they was like, yeah, they want that. And he counted, and it was 12 of them, and he was like, yeah, all 12 of y'all can get that.
He had women scheduled. He had a Monday, a Tuesday, like appointments.
Bro, why is it that all of our like idols be like predators, bro? Like this, to what the Cat Williams was saying about like all the weird shit. Like how many times do stuff like this got to happen for we be like, yo, that it really is some,
but you know
shit going on at the top.
But you know how sad it is that these women were feeling so oppressed that they couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, no,
You're
fact.
in that.
But just
position.
like how much weird shit is going on at the top of everything. I mean, I know it go on in regular life shit too.
I can tell you that No Label is a cleanly run organization.
Good God friend. What Brent said? God friend.
Hey, but Chuck. This gonna make you laugh. Hey, look, I gotta grab the mic. You go get some merch.
you go get this merch. You go get some merch. Right? Yeah. I ain't know, motherfucker.
You go get some merch.
You ruined it.
You go get some merch.
Nah, bro, but for real, man.
Man, that was funny.
Nah, you gotta watch out now.
You go get some merch. But again,
this nigga crazy. I told you I gotta watch Reds, bro.
You go get some merch. But
Yeah.
I mean, going back to Vince, man.
So so is the WWE like still coming on?
Yes, but Vince is done. Vince is done.
Who's in control now? Who's in control now?
It's crazy.
Is it like what's his name? Triple H.
So
Triple H with his daughter or something like that.
Yeah. So you got Triple H, Hunter, who's taking a whole lot of that stuff. His family's still there. Man. So it's not. I mean,
so he's still there.
Vince is not.
So Vince is still there. He's
go
not.
Ahead, go ahead,
he's
Frost.
not. He's not a face.
Go ahead, Frost.
I mean, so y'all know I'm a big wrestling guy.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So right now, it's Nick Khan. That's a CEO that he appointed himself before he left the first show.
Yeah. So
Stephanie was the co-CEO. Last year, really out of nowhere, she quit. Now everybody's starting to think that, hey, you seen these text messages that we just finding out about.
Yeah,
they knew this was coming. They got ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
She quit, and she's just been real out, like excommunicated. Triple H is still there right now, currently.
he married into the family or something?
Well, he married to the
Get
daughter.
the fuck out of here. So Vince still in charge.
Nah. They have wiped him.
Not on paper. He ain't. I'm saying he's still in charge behind the scenes.
So look, he ended up selling last year.
Oh, he sold the company to who?
Well, he sold to because they were already a publicly traded company. They merged with the UFC.
Okay.
So now it's a dude named Ari Emanuel. He's like running the show for real.
Yeah.
So from that point, when he resigned, he's no more. He has
Like when I say they wiped him.
So Vince ain't going to jail.
Listen, the feds picked up the case.
He going to jail.
The feds picked up the case.
Yeah,
that's how deep it was.
Yeah, he done.
But they've completely absolved him. I'm talking record book wise. Wipe clean. You can't Google his name and associate him with the WWE in no manner unless it's us.
Oh, unless you tune into this shit because we gonna have his ass right there.
They did it to him.
WWE.
You remember Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Done.
What he did? He raped something?
He was a part of that. He was a part of it.
I can believe that though.
He kind of looked.
He
like
had that state trooper haircut and shit.
Yeah.
He
was a
whatever
part
they
of
said
all
he
of this
did.
stuff. But when I'm talking, you go to WWE website, they took him off video games, anything.
That's good though.
The WWE did a promo.
I like
and
that.
They actually like the 25th year anniversary of something. They actually had a promo. Brock Lesnar was on the cover. They took Brock off and put Cena on the joint.
Fuck him.
Like they literally.
He had no business on there anyway. And Cena won't.
Man, wipe it. I said that. I said that too.
Yeah.
I was like, why won't Cena own that anyway?
Damn, man.
But I let that go. But you can clearly see here is where it just really got out of hand, and it's just.
See, I stopped following wrestling so long ago, so this is like a shot to me. These messages.
But when it comes to the money too, like the money aspect of it, and how he was manipulating the people for the money. That's when people really started getting like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
But this shit probably been going on. So this shit been going on for years.
2019.
I can.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, I see an iPhone symbol right here. I see a FaceTime. So he was wilding recently.
Yeah,
he old now. His dementia and shit probably kicking in. Bro, losing it.
He got a lot. He got a lot going on, bro.
They won't pay him in NDAs, bro. He was gonna give Shorty $3 million.
He losing it, bro.
He only gave her $1.
He's 70-some years old. He been pumping
Billionaire.
steroids.
Billionaire.
He threw.
This shouldn't, man. Yeah.
He threw.
And again, the feds picked this case up.
The feds, you gonna break some shit in here.
The feds picked this case up.
Yeah, the feds he threw.
Hey man, that might be the feds right there telling us to chill out.
Listen, man, but speaking of WWE
and all of that,
what the hell is Jacquees and Trey Songz doing fighting? That's probably the closest thing to WWE we gonna get in real life.
I don't even
Trey
know.
Songz versus Jacquees, bro.
I don't know why they fighting anyway.
Trey Songz from the Berg though. He probably.
But you know,
They
Trey
say he put his
Songz.
dreads out.
I saw the dreads on the floor.
They put his dreads
But I'm gonna be honest. Going back to the WWE and fighting in the way Trey Songz, me and you both know Trey Songz can't have a positive press right now.
Trey Songz got somebody.
Because Trey Songz got a lot of connections right now.
He probably
his behavior,
him
Vince McMahon
him-
behavior. He might have been in the group chat.
He on the same shit with Vince McMahon on. That's probably why he was acting like that.
You
was
feel me?
fine. This nigga was
Because he got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
hearing,
Trey Songz, bro.
past the fight.
Great
Trey,
artist.
what you got going on
Great
in
artist.
the hood?
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I done
Trey-
heard some stuff too.
Trey been hostile though. He been hostile his whole career.
Right.
Like, he never they was out there. He
A
ain't
little
no say
aggressive.
he a rapper, but he ain't soft. He a singer, but he ain't soft like the
Yeah.
niggas.
Been a little
But
aggressive.
then it's like this
But I'm
aggression. Like you,
Yeah.
you right. You know what I'm saying?
I heard he got.
Yeah, bro.
I
Like
ain't
you
trying to
gotta
bring up nothing, but
tighten up. Cause
Yeah.
the feds pick your case up, nigga. You don't relax.
he got a couple cases out there. Ain't
He got like civil suits and
he? Like
shit
the-
going on.
uh-huh.
Man, great. That's what I'm saying. That's back to what I'm saying. Why every time we put these people up here on the,
It's too much power.
it's always it's too much power, right? Cause like it's always come back to rape, pedophile shit, some of that nature every time.
Those
every single
manipulation
time.
accusations. Well, them ain't
Manipulation.
accusations. He put that on wax.
But Trey Songz, nah, Vince McMahon, he done.
Yeah.
He done. Trey Songz is all allegations right now. But I'm a firm
How
believer.
many allegations?
I'm a firm believer and you don't get but so many allegations from me.
Hey, how many allegations you need for?
right, now.
Something happened.
If you got 20
Something
allegations,
happened.
you done something to one of them.
Something happened.
You done something to somebody, bro. The rest of them might be riding the coattail.
But something happened.
You done something to somebody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's sad, bro, because Trey Songz is one of the
Mount
best.
Rushmore.
He from Virginia, first of all.
From
So
Virginia.
it hurt to even speak negatively on you.
Yeah.
But he not Mount Rushmore.
You don't think he Mount Rushmore?
Who your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore of our R&B.
Our
Let's
R&B.
call it.
Of course, he never all time list. He ain't even.
But we
part
gonna
of the
go back
conversation.
to
We can go 2000. You want to go 2000?
yeah.
He ain't going on mine.
All right, let's talk about it.
I mean, shit. Who you got? Who you got?
Usher,
Of course.
Chris Brown,
Of course.
Trey Songz, and I would be remiss if I didn't say Neo had a hell of a run.
Neo had a hell of a run.
Neo had a hell of a run.
So you
and I'm
putting
talking-
Trey Songz in front of Neo?
No, I put Neo in front of Trey, but
Right.
Mount Rushmore ain't got
before.
no 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. True,
I don't think it matters which order, but I'm
You know
saying
what's so crazy,
because
bro?
Neo done wrote a lot of stuff too. So Neo done wrote
a
about
lot of
1,000
shit.
albums and none.
You know what's so crazy, bro? I don't want Trey Songz on my Mount Rushmore, but I can't really think.
You gotta hit me.
Usher, of course. Chris Brown, of course. I feel like Neo, of course.
So that third one could be debatable.
The
I
third
don't
one ain't
know-
debatable. I think the three is a lot.
I'm saying
Chris
like
Brown,
the
Neo.
the four
I
person
feel
could
like
be
it's
debatable.
somebody that I'm just like we just disrespecting right now. It gotta be. It can't be Trey Songz, bro. It can't be.
I feel
I
like
don't know how-
we give Trey a lot of that credit because he's from the city. Like,
And
yeah,
he had a little run, but I
Yeah.
feel like when was that? That was a while ago, bro. Trey Songz ain't really been. I don't even know how this nigga is still around at these parties and shit fighting. For real, like where he getting this? He said, "I used to watch my daddy when he cut that cane."
you
Y'all
remember
seen
that video? He had no Trey Songz.
He
Trey
gotta be
Songz.
back. He gotta
Trey
be back
Songz.
cutting that cane. Bro.
I'm
'Cause what he doing?
gonna
He
tell
ain't-
you right now, Trey Songz, that's absolutely uncalled for.
Yeah, but look for the
There's
time,
nothing-
for the era that it was in. Yeah, big white tee, do rag with he was. Yeah, I really fuck with Trey Songz, bro. But it's just I can't condone his behavior, bro.
I
'cause it's
mean,
like-
looking at
and
R&B
this is all accusations, but like I said, I'm only
How
saying
many-
it because
how many of those-
I don't give a nigga but so many accusations.
accusations before it's
Like, all right,
Something-
bro, you done
something
something.
done
You
happened.
might didn't do all of this shit.
Something
but
done
you
happened,
did
though.
something you had no business.
something done happened.
Yeah, get in front of it. Man. Don't be like Kills, because Kills gonna die in jail. For the shit. He got 30 years already, and he's still going to trial
30.
for some other shit.
I mean, you think about
Don't be
some
like
of
Kid.
these.
Get in front of it.
So think about some of these other names that are coming up now. You got Omarion, Ginuwine, Jagged
two-
Edge, the group from
Genu-
2000.
I'm taking Ginuwine over Trey Songz.
Tyrese.
I'm taking Tyrese over. I knew we was being disrespectful. I'm taking Tyrese over Trey Songz.
Joe,
I'm taking Tank.
Tank.
I'm thinking Tank. I'm definitely taking Tank. I probably would go Tank, bro. As crazy as that sound, I probably would go Tank.
I was about to say. So I mean,
Because Tank done wrote a lot of shit.
it's a lot of names and stuff out here that we just not hitting. But I'm looking at. I think that's what we give him a little hometown
Tank,
cooking.
Genuine for sure.
We give him a little hometown cooking. You know what I mean?
No.
He
He in the goddamn way.
We give him a little hometown cooking.
My boy tried to tell me, y'all can't see, but behind the camera, my boy tried to tell me Marcus Houston. No. That shit
Marcus
over.
Houston.
Marcus Houston.
He was talented. I just don't think his catalog was.
You Got Served was horrible.
His
That shit was horrible, bro.
unpopular opinion, but You Got Served.
He tried to remake the naked jump.
You Got Served.
You know,
was
he got
fire,
some
though.
weird shit going on. I ain't gonna even say it's weird, but he like 40 something. His girlfriend 18.
Well,
Like, so this why
I
I be
know
talking.
they all had some weird stuff going on in the groups and
Oh,
stuff.
the B2K?
I
We not
ain't-
even look. We ain't got
that's
enough
not even-
camera
we don't
time.
have enough
We don't got enough camera time for B2K.
Oh boy.
We ain't even look. B2K. I'm glad all y'all boys here.
So,
But yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't put Trey Songz on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I would definitely take
but
Ginuwine.
I agree.
I would
now,
definitely take Ginuwine or Tank.
Now looking at
Tank
this,
done wrote
I'm
some
gonna say
shit.
Tank. I'll say Tank. If
Tank
we're talking
done wrote-
2000s on,
Tank is
Tank has
underrated.
to be on that.
Tank
has to be on
underrated
that.
as a bitch.
Well, not on this show. We got to put him on that Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore.
Yeah.
So you just changed my mind. I kick Trey out. I definitely put Tank.
The fuck out.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna take Ginuwine over him either? Man, come on, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop that. But.
I guess we definitely gonna
You
have
playing.
to, right?
You ain't got no
I
choice.
feel like
It's
we gonna have
Ginuwine.
to. Yeah.
Even though he doing that bullshit. Come on, man. Stop playing. Even though he did that little slide up shit.
You heard that.
He did- he
You
did the
really,
little-
really were that special
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm saying. Stop playing with
You
him.
really, really were that special one.
Yeah, why you? Yeah, stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah,
I agree.
See, Ginuwine blowing
I
himself with
agree.
all this new shit.
I don't like how Ginuwine stood up on that stage from off his ass though when he popped up.
Hey, bro,
cut
if
this
I-
shit. I don't like that.
Hey, but Joe, please put the clip of him on the stage doing that.
I don't like.
Please, bro.
I
put
don't like
man
that. But we gonna live with it. But it was
He did wrong, bro. But
I
that's
ain't
my
gonna lie
boy.
though.
But he got
you
them
right,
bangers though. In
You
those
gotta
jeans,
go Ginuwine in front of you. Right. Ginuwine is that honorable
I'm
mention.
just a bachelor.
Yeah.
on,
Ginuwine
man, stop
is
playing
that.
with that boy.
Ginuwine is that. Yes, he's
Thank you.
definitely a hit. And I'm
Thank
be
you.
honest, if Mount Rock, yeah, I think you gotta go Ginuwine. Whew.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
Yeah, stop playing, see?
Honorable mention should be on there. Ginuwine. And then Trey, I mean, honest, Trey is fighting for.
Like if
spots
somebody
with-
said they
with-
take
with-
Ginuwine over Tank, I'd be like, cool. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Because Ginuwine with that nigga.
So that's good, man. Now that's definitely good discussion, man. So
Yeah, that shit. But man, it's been a lot. Just entertainment period, and just from the artists, the rappers, the singers,
Yeah.
the comedians.
comedians are back.
The
and-
comedians are wilding more than. First of all,
I know.
Uncle Shay Shay. You remember the beef DVDs back in the day with the rap shit? That's what Shay Shay turned
I
into.
feel
Like,
he creating
this is
that.
turned into the beef DVD.
He keeps
is-
saying he's creating a safe space,
No,
but
this ain't
damn,
no
it feel
goddamn safe space.
Damn, it feel tight out
He
there.
was ready to beat on Mike up.
I'm scared.
But we ain't talking about that.
He was ready to punch on that man.
He brought Monique
even-
on there.
Mike Epstein.
He
Hold
brought
on,
Monique on there.
Hold on, Mike Epstein. Like I said, I ain't fighting the big
Yeah,
man.
you ain't fight that man from rural Georgia.
I ain't-
You know how many times he said that? He slept on concrete floors.
Hey, what? Yeah, man.
Yeah, he not
I
playing.
ain't fighting that man.
You see him?
I'm not fighting that man.
You remember he was ready to fight the whole Memphis Grizzlies team. This nigga got on a wool cardigan. I know it was warm in that
the
bitch.
fact that they didn't kick him out shows that he was on some other
Uncle
stuff.
Shay Shay got people coming on his platform wilding, bro.
They are
And
wilding.
I love it though.
The latest is
Monique, man. Monique came on there and she had a lot to say.
yeah, she had a lot to say.
Monique now had a lot to say for a while now.
And I don't think
But first of all, wait. I told y'all about Tyler Perry. I told
You
y'all about
did.
that nigga Tyler Perry. I told y'all.
I don't think
He's sour.
Monique went on there, and I'm not gonna be that person that calls her the angry black woman, because Monique was absolutely correct in probably 75% of what she said. She was correct in.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry and what Tyler Perry and Oprah did to her,
They blackballed
that
her.
sabotaged her career because they have so much power in Hollywood and they're producing films and they got the money
They
to back all
blackballed
that
her.
stuff. They definitely did that.
Yeah,
and
they blackballed the shit out of her.
They are dead wrong for that. And I mean absolutely wrong for that. And I don't like that for real. And I think that's what Kat was getting at.
Yeah.
About how Hollywood
It
can
happened.
manipulate.
But when I told you, I said, man, Tyler, he dodged a lot of that pay disparity shit because he's a part of that shit.
True.
And then he is. That's why
But
I
then-
knew
but
it.
then-
This
but
nigga,
then-
this
but then
nigga,
he create-
he owned the fuck
like-
shit with them people.
Yeah, he did. Now see, I'm gonna be honest. I can't say I thought Tyler was better than that because I knew he wasn't. Because when you in
He
it,
wear a dress.
When you in
with,
it, you
with
in
big, he with titties and tattoo dress. He ain't better than nothing.
that's a great point.
I said, bro, he don't stand for. If you do certain shit, that tell me what you stand for.
Right.
If you a Christian and you wearing a fake butt and a fake breast and a dress, you're not really a Christian. And you don't believe. You're not
Now, I'm
standing.
gonna be
for it.
honest. I said Madea me, and I do consider myself. I take. Hey, look, I get that $1 billion.
Branch.
Hey.
we been doing good now.
Hey.
Don't make me tell you about
Hey.
yourself.
Hey, made 100 and gave 10% to the pastor.
Okay.
Hey,
Now he flip 'em.
Church.
You know what I'm saying? Now he
Come on,
flip
man.
'em.
I'm just saying. Made it,
Wow,
what they
dude.
say? What they say?
Hey, what Chris Rock?
Yeah.
What Chris Rock said when Bruh smacked him? Wow, dude.
yeah.
Nigga, Brad said,
So, getting back to Monique again, I think she was 75% right
yeah.
in what she said. But then also, I think she was 25%.
But you know what people like to do? People will grasp that 25% and ignore
do.
everything you said.
Because I'm gonna be honest, the stuff that she said about DL, and y'all know DL, my boy, I think she had every right to feel the way she felt.
Yeah.
However, I felt like I don't think either one of them were wrong. I just
Yeah.
think they arguing about some stuff. Both of them got their
All
own
perspective.
points. You know what I mean? It's that to
That's
me,
one of them real perspective things.
That's
like,
it. Yeah,
I feel like I'm
perspective.
right though. Like
But-
I really
but to
feel like
me-
I'm right.
For me, I'm like Monique. That's one of them. You should like. That's not helping. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let
DL
that one
don't
go.
speak on you unless you speak on him.
Right. And then
Like
again,
your gripe is with those people.
with the people who got dang tried to
Keep
put
it
you
there.
out.
Yeah, keep
and
it there.
I won't dare. I don't know the intricacies of what happened, right? But the show never aired.
Damn right.
Regardless how it came out. I don't care if it was you, because she said she got lawyers involved. DL
got-
said he just didn't air because
He just
off of
did
the
it.
strength of her.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It didn't air. That's over. If y'all ain't cool, y'all ain't cool.
He
whatever,
wasn't there,
whatever.
he ain't do it.
You know what I mean? So I felt like that was a perspective thing. Both
And
of
he
y'all.
said it was some shit that they play on their show with every guest.
Yeah.
She just took it personal.
Now again, I think it was the questions that they asked. I believe that was a violation, but then I also agree that's why that joint didn't air. Like that is a violation. You
See,
know what I
I'm
mean?
not even hip to what they asked her, like what they said.
They asked her something about her husband's sexuality. Like would you rather your husband sleep with this man or something like that? So
Oh,
was
yeah,
something-
it was wild.
Yeah, they wilding. And again, it didn't air.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have aired that anyway. And I think DL is more business smart to
Yeah.
know. I
But
ain't
you gotta just walk off the set.
let that one go. You feel? Yeah, leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kodak said, give me
she
something
brought
to
up
talk
the
about.
stuff
I'm gonna walk out.
Kevin Hart. She brought up the stuff about Kevin Hart. And
Yeah.
She said Kevin Hart owes her an apology too because of some of the stuff that.
But she too
went
old.
down.
The only thing about her is like, you beating a dead horse.
And I'm gonna be honest, Kevin Hart. Y'all
Don't
know
nobody owe
Kevin
you
Hart is
shit.
an industry plant.
Don't- yeah.
If Kevin Hart say
But
one
even if
thing,
he don't,
his
he don't owe you
management
nothing.
team. But even if Kevin Hart say one thing, because I'm your dog, right? You
Yeah.
my boy. And let's say I want to help you so much, but I got this company that I'm trying to run, and I can't.
I'm
put
trying
my
to get
name
my
on certain
bag.
stuff.
I'm trying to
You
get my
can't-
bag.
You can't be mad at Kevin's team coming back and saying, "Kev, we can't do that."
I'm not getting in the way of that.
And I'm not letting nobody get. You know what I mean?
You wanna come in, you want them to sacrifice their bag for you.
Because I'm gonna help you on the back end, and Kev did help on the back end.
I'm not
Again,
sacrificing
the only
my
thing
bag.
I feel bad about is that Tyler Perry, Oprah, because I thought they were better people than that.
I never thought that.
I'm just, but you know,
Oprah-
black on black.
Oprah-
You would think that.
You
that
saw
shit-
how Oprah hit that girl on Color Purple?
man, she hit up like she wanted to. Like I'm better than you.
She slid in like a pool or
Yeah.
something. It wasn't a pool, but it was like a little. I don't even know what some water was doing on the floor, but and she black hop on shit too.
I know.
Oprah ain't
I
getting no
just-
act right till them white folks hit her.
I tell you,
And
man.
that say a lot about her.
But again, I'm not. I think Monique had a lot of great points. So I'm not gonna get on here and bash. You know.
But you can kill your own cause, though. You can be dead right, but kill your own cause. And that's what I feel like she doing. You killed your own cause. Because now you done came to a point where you doing all this public and all this my sweet babies and saying this, and then your own son come out and say that you is a horrible mother to him. And you barely been there for him. And so then we like, damn. Here you are attacking the world.
And you got your
what
own
about your
skeletons in your closet.
You got other kids that you raising, but what about your son? Your son said that he's raised basically by other people around you and not you. And y'all don't speak. You and your son not even on speaking terms. You trying to repair a relationship with Tyler Perry.
And you got one at the crib.
And your son feel like y'all relationship is non-existent.
Hey, I feel that. You know what?
And you know when you get to speaking on other people, they're gonna dig into your personal business.
Oh, and it comes out.
Killing the messenger is people's favorite thing to do.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna hear a word from our local sponsors, and then we're coming back to that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because I like that. I like that. But here's a word from our local sponsors.
What's going on, listeners? Before we jump into the next section of the podcast, we want to take a second to thank our incredible sponsors, No Label. At No Label, they believe in more than just clothing. We believe in empowering individuals to embrace their mental health journey while fostering a sense of community that thrives on understanding and support. Not only do we create stylish clothing and comfortable streetwear for everybody from men, women to children, but we also support our community through a variety of mental health resources and mental health advocacy. We provide vital mental health support in the home, school, and community settings. Our mission is to eliminate stigma surrounding mental health to encourage open conversation. So when you choose No Label products, you're not only getting fantastic apparel, you're contributing to a movement that promotes mental health awareness and support. Together, we can make a difference. For more information, please visit our website at www.ihavenolabel.com to explore our empowering clothing line and discover more about the mental health support initiatives that we're doing in your communities today. Now let's get back to the show.
Yes, sir, and we back, man. So, like we was just saying, Auntie, because Monique, you Auntie.
Like,
we love you.
Like, for real. I'm talking early BT, watching it after school.
I really love the Parkers.
Yeah.
Professor Ogilvy. That was my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I used to have a little crush on Monique.
Facts.
But that's neither here nor there.
Queen of comedy. She deserves her props. Although she said she wasn't a part of the original ones, she was one of them ones when she got there.
Monique was definitely
like, stop playing.
You could definitely tell like somebody got in the way of her progress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she was one of them ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, so you could, it's clear as day, like somebody hindered her from elevating to legendary.
And now
even
we
though
know.
she's still legendary to me.
And now we know.
But we got to get on your ass. So
that's a fact.
You out here
because we love you
talking about relationships and you want to fix these relationships and all this stuff. So what you think about her son basically going on live and saying she's like been absent in his life and they haven't spoken in years and have no desire to speak. Mm-hmm. And she told him when he's ready to talk, come to her. But that's your son.
Yeah.
You supposed to be fixing that. The same way you going out your way to
try to fix these other relationships.
Yeah. So what you think about that?
I mean, for me, of course, we speaking on it and we don't know the intricacies of it. We just know the outside. You know what I mean? Like, we just see the outside. I don't know what the son did. I don't know what Monique did or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I got a group chat
but
right
he said
now.
this been since he was a kid. So this ain't like, no, they fell out when he was an adult thing. This is like his whole life, basically. His childhood. So it ain't nothing he could have done as a child that could have.
Well, I mean, first, I feel like we have to look at that celebrity lifestyle when kids are being raised and parents are on the road. I mean, you think about the fathers. You think about, you think about LeBron and Bronny. Yeah. How much time he done missed out of his son's life. You think about...
It don't be looking like he missed nothing, though.
He really don't, right?
Bron a bad example, because Bron be pulling that shit off.
You think about... It looks like it.
Yeah,
to us. Yeah. You know? You think about Jay-Z and Beyonce and how much time they actually... You know? I know we talked about Kanye last episode, but he even had, and Kim, how much time they don't spend with their kids. Yeah. It's hard to actually blame it because that profession demands that, and that lifestyle that those kids want to live or are able to live sometimes requires that sacrifice.
Right.
Hell, we ain't grow up rich or nothing.
Right.
But I know my daddy worked every damn day.
Facts.
And I didn't get that daddy in the backyard throwing the football with me, but I got flays. I got 2 pairs of flays.
Yeah.
And I got a pair of Jordans for Christmas.
Yeah.
So you can't, you know,
But you think that's Monique?
You kind of got to take
that's her
the good
story
and the
though?
bad.
Because she's been blackballed for 10 years.
I don't know.
She's been blackballed for a while, so you ain't been that
me,
busy.
That's a
Shit.
to me,
her.
that's a theory.
Yeah.
But I also don't understand Monique's upbringing either, and I can't really speak on that because I know what my mom tells us every single morning, and that's in the group chat. Good morning, my babies. I love y'all on life. We never, y'all are my everything. It's family over everything. Every morning, my mom's sending us something inspirational because that's like our 4 kids.
Yeah.
She always tells us it's us against everybody. Like if we don't got nothing, we got each other.
That's
so
dope.
I don't know how Monique was raised, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm not with my daughter every day, but I'm active in her life.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day, you know what I did? I drove over to my daughter, made sure she had a good Valentine's Day because I was her Valentine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't know if you saw the video, but he had like real hurt. Like you can see it. Like it's and it might be something
part of that too. Let me just be honest. Part of that, you know, what my daddy told me, and I don't mean to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
Part of that, man, you gotta grow out of that. I hate to say it.
No, but
you
can grow out of it. But you think about this though, growing out of it is one thing, but when your mama on the interview speaking on you, it's that make it a little more difficult.
I understand
because
that.
you spoke on. He didn't just come out of the blue and say nothing.
True.
She spoke on him.
She spoke on him, so he had to respond. He had to respond.
Yeah, he ain't like he just been tearing her down.
I agree.
Forever. Nah, he just. Keep my name out your mouth and you don't fuck with me for real. And we don't fuck with each other.
And now I totally agree with that point.
And we never fucked with each other.
I totally agree with that point.
Yeah.
Monique shouldn't speak on it if she has no desire. But at the same time, Monique, fix that.
Fix that.
Because straight up. Because here you are out here asking Oprah and asking Tyler Perry for apologies for your benefit and for your career, but you can't fix what you got at home.
Yeah.
But my statement when I say you got to get over that,
Tyler Perry,
that's one of the conversations.
See, Tyler Perry a fuck nigga, but if he was me, I'd get her son a job.
That's one of them conversations that me and my father had when, I'm going through like some childhood trauma stuff, and me and my dad had to repair the relationship. It wasn't really repairing, it was more like understanding the relationship and what he had to do to provide. Yeah. Which is why he ain't throwing the ball in the backyard. Yeah. Right?
You can get caught up in that.
He pretty much told me, yeah, you can. And you can live in that for a little bit as a kid, because I did, and I was an angry kid, getting in little fights in high school and stuff, taking that anger out, and pretty much misplacing that anger. As we got older, man, me and my dad, we talked about that stuff, and we talk about it till this day. Sometimes you got to get over that, bro. Yeah. Like, that was a period in your life, but we're growing up. We understand each other. As an adult now, knowing that I don't get to see all of my daughter's everything, I try. Because I'm here. We working right now.
But remember, we was back to mental health, and we was talking about how some people go down that rabbit hole, bro. Yeah. And I think that sometimes we confuse it because we able to just, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That ain't gonna be for everybody.
That's true.
That's true. Everybody ain't gonna be that strong.
And
everybody
I couldn't have that mentality.
Everybody ain't gonna handle it like that. Because me and my pops, we go through spurts of not talking. Yeah. Or whatever. And sometimes we don't even get into me and my pops ain't never really got into no real heated arguments or nothing. Right. But it just would be like, bro, you just we just ain't really seeing eye to eye. So when you talk to your dad, I ain't really talking to my pops in a minute, bro. And then next thing you know, I'll be down there with my pops, and you'll see me down there every day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really my dog. Yeah. So then you'll see my pops every day.
I think becoming an adult made me realize what my father was going through.
Yeah, becoming a man. Listen, becoming a man to make you realize why some people daddy never came back.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a true statement.
Sometimes you'll be like, I see why.
Bro, I drove 3 days in a row.
Some niggas just walked away from this shit.
3 days in a row to South Hill. My daughter goes to school in South Hill. Yeah. Drop her off to school, drive to Farmville to work, drive back to South Hill to pick her up, drive over there for Valentine's Day to make sure she had a good day, drive back, came back to make sure that I was at her school performance at 9 o'clock from Farmville. Like, I was driving back to work, like, sheesh. Damn, I can see why some daddies go get milk.
I see why some niggas go get milk and don't come. But so all right, so to switch the conversation a little bit, you being a therapist and you being a community leader, a coach, which is essentially a father to all these other kids. the importance of a father's life is what to you? In their kids, the importance of a father in kids' life is what?
Invaluable.
Yeah.
And I say that because our kids can't do unless they see.
Facts.
Our kids can't do unless they feel.
Right.
Our kids can't do unless they hear it. Right? Like
Right.
and then on the flip side, they do what they see, they do what they hear,
Yeah.
they do what they feel.
Right.
So sometimes even having a bad daddy in your life is better than having no daddy at all.
Like credit.
Because at the end of the day, you might not know what you want to do, but you know what not to do.
Yeah.
So even having a daddy that's locked up in jail
sometimes it can work.
is a great example of, okay, I'm here for you, son, but here's what you don't need to do in life. Versus having no guidance.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
You see it though.
Yeah.
You see some people grow up, 2 siblings, parents are alcoholic, their dad are alcoholic. One of them might grow up to be alcoholic, but one of them might never touch alcohol in their life.
Yeah, yeah.
Simply because.
And it was simply because
Pop's drunk.
And here we go talking.
He used to get drunk and do too much. So
Back
this
on-
child might never touch no liquor or beer or nothing because of that.
Back on when we were talking about that trauma too.
Yeah.
You know? Not having father figures creates trauma in kids' lives, which in
Way
turn,
more than they know.
way more than they know. You know?
And it's somebody that went through it, bro. You don't even realize it until you try to talk about it. And then it'll touch your feelings, and you'll be like, "What the? Like I
What
don't
is
care
that?
about this shit."
What is that?
Like you'll be trying to explain how you and your pop situation was, and then you'll
What is
tear
that?
up. You like,
what is that?
I don't
What
give a fuck
happened?
about this shit.
What
I'm-
happened?
What I'm in my feelings for? Like I've
What
been
happened?
over that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
thought you was.
Yeah,
That a lot of people you don't realize, bro, until you try to really talk about something. How strongly you really feel about it.
Yeah.
Like if you think like, oh shit, my pops won't there, but I don't
Yeah.
really care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. My mama held it down. And you will really believe that in your head until you go and have a deep conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
And you will start crying, talking about some, bro, I remember my
Or
pops
I'ma
told
be
me
honest,
he
or-
was coming to get me one day, bro, and I saw him with my little brother and them. And
Or
he,
having a
you
deep
know what I'm saying? It'll
conversation
fuck you up.
with your father or with that
Or you
person.
talk to him, it'll fuck you
Because
up.
let me tell you how crazy the perspectives were in my
But talking
situation.
to your father,
Listen.
change your whole, because it's not always just your dad. I'm not saying my dad is nothing. I'm not putting nothing on him, because as a man now, I see a lot of shit that he was telling me was going on with him and my mom. Like, all right, I went through similar, or you know what I'm saying. Even though me and my kid's mother, we good, but at some points I was seeing shit that was like, okay, I see what he's talking about.
And that's the dynamic too between me and my father. Is like, I thought just because he wasn't actively present that we had a bad relationship.
He was doing that protecting and providing thing.
Man, buddy was out there
Getting it.
Buddy was out there working his hands to the bone to make
Getting it.
sure. You know, and you know where I grew up at, man.
Yeah.
Harvard Lee and Sandra on 49, man. Come on, man. I ain't grow up bad.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna sit
You
here and
had
act
to
like I ain't gonna sit.
my boy had a paved court.
Yeah, I had to pay. I ain't gonna sit here and act like we.
That
you
nigga
know
court
what I
had,
mean?
that nigga had court was paid.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like we grew up bad. But you know, as a kid in your mind, when you don't speak about it,
Yeah.
you think that you have a bad relationship, and you really don't. You have it's a really positive relationship. We just don't understand the love language of our parents
and getting
when
older.
they become adults.
But that's what I'm saying. That's when you realize that the older you get as a guy, you realize your dad going out
How
there
much
and getting it for
responsibility?
y'all
How much? Yeah.
and really taking care of
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
That's how he showed y'all he loves y'all.
Where them 2 pairs of shoes come from?
You feel me? That's
Where them
really
clothes
how he
come
showed
from?
you.
Like,
Bro,
you know what I
because-
mean? But sometimes we do get a little caught up in, oh, but daddy ain't here with me.
Man, bro.
Like,
You get caught up in
and that's
certain
what my
shit.
daddy was like, hey, bro, we ain't about to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could do
Me and
anything
you,
but
your
that.
pops and my pops a little different.
You know?
But my pops different. You don't know my dad. My pops a little different, bro. But getting older and knowing everything my pops went through made me like ease up. Like, okay, damn, pops had it.
And I'm gonna be honest,
Pops had it
I
rough.
wouldn't trade the relationship I have with my father. And I'll look in the camera and say this because I want him to hear this. I wouldn't trade our relationship that we have today for anything 15 years ago.
No,
Because
fuck
what we
no.
have today is like, it's so special, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, I'm getting good, the bad advice. I'm getting so much information and knowledge.
See,
I'm
me
getting
and
the
my
stories.
pops ain't talked in a little minute now, but I was just the other day I was about to pull up on him. I was like, man, I ain't.
Dog.
I had a little lick in me, man. Me and my pops. He might have had a little lick in him when I got there. I feel like, man, could have went.
I could have went sideways.
Yeah. Even though me and my pops ain't never really got into no, but I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
I just love hearing the stuff that my father can talk to me about now as an adult.
Yeah.
The stories.
Bro, anybody that know,
it is
me
stuff
and
of
my pops
legend.
was like, me and my pops really like this.
It's
But
stuff
the
of
problem
legend.
is we so much like this that it's all
yeah.
stubbornness.
And
Like it'll be like he ain't call me, I ain't call him. Like whatever, you know what I'm saying?
My
Whole
daddy-
time, cause y'all on my daddy's son. Like at the same time,
Right.
Like I realized my mama tell me like you smile like you did.
yeah.
And you know what's so crazy, bro? Like with your pops and shit, I got mannerisms. Like looking back, like my mama pointed out, I got mannerisms.
My mama say that
and
all
shit
the time.
about my pops, and I wasn't even around
They
him that
say
much.
my mama say the way I talk, the way I act, the way
Yeah.
I hold my shoulders.
Yeah, but even when you, but they people,
they can see it. We have no.
but
we-
you
we-
wasn't even.
yeah.
But you be
And
like,
it's
how?
Right,
I wasn't even
right,
around this nigga
right.
like that to be. You talking about laugh like
Man,
him.
people think I be strutting
talk
around
like my daddy.
Harvey
What you
Lee.
mean? I ain't really been around, bro.
Yeah,
Like that
it's
much.
crazy.
Yeah.
My mama say the way I laugh, the jokes I be making.
I'm telling you, bro.
And she said I be right. She be like, you sound just like your damn dad.
But that's why, man. My daddy
But-
told me a lot of good shit.
But it's special, bro. And I'm gonna be honest. I
My
wouldn't
pops
trade
told
them
me a lot of wild shit
relationships.
too.
Oh, it's crazy.
My pops told me,
Man.
Hold on, right quick. I gotta tell y'all this. So, man, please, I hate when we did this. I was trying to like avoid a lot of my personal, cause I don't want to ruffle no feathers on some personal shit. But my first baby mama, if you know who she is, whatever, right? I'm staying with my pops. She bring my daughter there. And she bring my daughter there. And she's going out. She come there. If you know her, she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? So
He ain't say nothing crazy.
No, he said nothing crazy to her. But he would just always say like, man, like he telling me like you tripping. Like that girl,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
She got her head on straight. This, that, and the third. Y'all got a kid. You feel me? He telling me all this shit.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing it from you, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nigga, my mama
yeah,
was pretty. Had her
yeah.
head on
Yeah,
straight, nigga.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, what
you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so he telling me all this. So then he like, man, you need to get back with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I look him dead in his face and say, Pops, you told me if she got a Facebook and if she go to the club, she's a whore. She got a Facebook and she just dropped my daughter off to go out. You told me she's a whore. So now you why I'm not with her, nigga. I'm listening to your ass. Then you want to tell me now this is where I should be.
I could have had a happy home.
You said
nigga.
if she got a Facebook, she's a whore. Nigga, my mama got a Facebook, bro. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? My granny on Facebook.
Oh man, that's funny.
But my pops really say shit like that, and he mean it. Listen, I love my daddy, bro. I swear to God, but just like that's the type of shit he
That's
do.
it. Yeah.
He say, yo, he tell me she dropped my daughter off to go out one night. I never forget it. And he like when she leave, he like, man, that girl gorgeous. You tripping? I said, well, Pops, you the one told me if she got a Facebook and
So
go to the club.
She hit you. Yeah.
She's a whore,
So-
and she ain't no good for you. So what make her different? Oh nah, fuck all that. I said that girl gorgeous, man. She, I said, nigga, you go. He done lost your goddamn mind.
So
And
check this out.
Listen, ho. No, she's not none of that stuff. I'm just quoting what he said. She's a great girl. She's a great woman at this point, but we was young then.
Right. So
My pop's just a wild nigga though.
So check this out though.
Shout out to her because she's super mom type shit.
on some fathers and kids' lives, right? Like, have you seen a shift? And now I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you seen a shift in this era of kids today with their fathers not being in their lives?
So when you say this
and
era, what era?
I'm looking at
Because
I'm looking at from when we got out of high school to today.
I swear, and I argue with people this. I don't care what nobody say. It's a huge change from when we grew up. Nobody knew their dad. I can only speak for my friend group and the niggas I be around. They are fathers. Like
Right.
all my homies, for the most part.
Right,
Of course, you
right.
got a nigga too that's bogus.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
Yeah.
the shit
Fathers.
that they say
Yeah.
about black fathers and that shit is cap.
Right.
And I'm saying that as a nigga who's flawed and but for the relationship my kids got with me, I only dreamed of having, and a lot of people
Right.
that I grew up with dreamed of having
Right.
with our pops.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like our generation changing the narrative for sure. Anybody that don't want to acknowledge that,
because I'm gonna be honest,
you picked the no good nigga, but just for in general.
And I mean shouting out because some of them friend groups, we may not have all of the same friend groups.
That's that liquor.
That's that liquor that hit you.
That's last night liquor though. This ain't this liquor. This liquor I was drinking last night. This liquor I was drinking last night.
But thinking about some of those friend groups and things, we may not have all of the same friend groups, but we know a lot of the same people. And I look at some of the people because I see that too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people that I hang with, they're good active fathers too. Ain't just,
even if they're not great.
I'm just popping
they
up.
just
like
there.
you gonna be at birthdays, your kids, they got what they need. You know what I mean? Some of them even married.
It's way different, bro.
Some of them even married.
It's
like,
way
you know
different
what I mean?
from back in the day.
Yeah.
It's way different from back in the day, bro. I like, and that's one thing I really noticed. It's way different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know, you work in that space. Yeah. So, what do you see?
I think now that maybe some of the fathers are stepping up because you know they're getting younger. Mm-hmm. Like the generations are getting younger. People are becoming fathers a lot earlier than what they used to be.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think it might be going back to where it was. You got to think back. It was a time where 13, 14, they was married.
Here's the thing. I didn't back when we went to high school. It may have been like one or two people that got pregnant in high school. One or two that I can just recall. Yeah, I'm seeing now working in the space. I'm seeing it, bro. I'm in and out of these schools, bro. I can count on a daily basis like 10, 15 kids in high school. I ain't gonna lie.
The pregnancy thing been that, bro.
And I'm just like,
it been that.
But to me, I'm just like, I feel like the generation is getting younger, and these kids that are having kids don't have the parenting skills and the tools needed to successfully be a father.
You can't tell nobody nothing no more. That's where we at. That's really.
But
the problem.
got to, bro. We have to be at a space to where somebody can teach you how to be a parent. Yeah. Like.
But not even teach you how to be a parent. You can't, like, back to what we were saying about
skills. I can teach you skills.
Back to what we were saying about being men. A man not even allowed nowadays, or it seems it's toxic or something to try to correct a woman and tell her, oh, don't do this or don't do that, or you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Now it's like controlling.
I look at it as skills.
It's a lot.
If we're in a place where we can't be vulnerable enough to get skills, I want too vulnerable to go sit in that class at St. Francis when I was about to have my baby and take a couple of them free courses because I'm like, man, I'm about to have this kid. Yeah, I ain't in no shape.
I raw dogged the daddy shit. I just jumped out there like fuck it. I figured this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo, I was so scared. I was nervous because I'm like,
how old?
I mean, my daughter about to be 4, but I was not in no position to be.
But look though, I had my first one. I was 19.
Man, I'd have been scared as hell. I'd have been scared as hell. Yeah. There's no way, bro. I'd have been. I was so nervous from a financial standpoint, from a life slowing down standpoint I got another human I gotta keep alive. Like I could barely keep my dog alive, bro, and now I got
damn.
Damn. I mean, I'm thinking in my mind like how I'm gonna do this. So when I was getting them emails of free courses, I said, hey, I'm already in school. I'm kind of used to this. Let me just go and sit up. Right. Hey, I went on and I sat in the first row. What y'all talking about?
But you can't even, man. Now.
We're at a place now, but I kind of get your point though, where like every time you try to like, and not even women, but men too.
Imagine now you tell your girl like, hey, I don't think you should wear that.
I had.
Yeah, but it's pushback.
It won't be no pushback.
But listen,
I mean, you ain't my girl.
Yeah, but you're right. But I'm saying is that's where we didn't got to, where like they didn't used to have to tell her you not going outside looking like that.
Because I look at it too,
you know
yeah, that's
already.
True. You ain't. But I
that
find
shit
it
trickle
like,
down, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of shit trickle down from if the man can't tell a woman nothing, the woman won't be able to tell the kids nothing, bro.
But the women also got to be at a point too where they want to have, want to have a man in their life that's gonna lead. But a lot of men ain't men, so it's hard. It's hard.
You believe that though?
Yeah.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna say no more, no less than they used to be.
I agree with that.
I really think
that's a great point.
I really think the constant.
That's a great point.
I really think the one thing that's been constant through history is how men conduct themselves.
But that don't make them men. A lot of men.
Because you think about it, what's changed about men?
I don't know if anything has changed, but the awareness level of the people that are involved in the situation.
You said men, not men. What do you think has changed about men?
No, I'm just saying. No, nothing. But I'm saying the awareness of it. Like, especially
you
for
gotta,
like me.
You gotta feel like something changed to say that.
No, we always been no good. No, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Men ain't never been men more than they are today, bro.
I'm trying to figure out how to ask you this thing. All right, so when you said a lot of men aren't men, what do you mean by that?
I mean by there are a lot of men who aren't stepping up and taking that role of a man in the relationship. So what we talked about last episode of what that role is supposed to look like. A lot of men aren't willing to step up and do those things. A lot of men aren't trying to be held accountable.
But listen, so look, in like other parts of the world, right? It's men, bro. Cause I feel like in America we get it fucked up. It's men who work for pennies on a dollar and come home to a wife that worship the ground he walk on. Mm-hmm. In America, it's like if you can't goddamn
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a man is like he's trying. Mm-hmm. That's important. He's trying. He's doing it. He gonna put his life on the line for this shit. To me, but in America, we tend to he ain't paying all the bills. He ain't no man to be saying nothing. But what the fuck? That's just not true.
But see, no. I feel like in certain scenarios, I won't never knock a man for waking up in the morning and trying to grind and trying to get it. He just ain't there yet. He just ain't got that job that he's supposed to. You know what I mean? I'll never knock a man for, man, I'm making $10 an hour, but I'm gonna work for 6 months. I'll be up at that $12, $13, $15 range. I never disrespect nobody that's grinding like that. To me, that's a man. But you also handling your business at home.
Yeah.
You ain't in the streets.
Yeah.
Your girls ain't got a whole lot of stuff to worry about.
Niggas be trying to be broke and cheating.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, you to me.
I'm guilty of that. Hold on. Listen, I remember I told y'all last episode, don't hold everything I
ain't got flaws.
I know a lot of y'all gonna
flaws.
be like, nigga, I know you.
We got flaws.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
But
a lot of shit I say, I did it too. I'm dead wrong.
That's the reason
that don't change what I'm saying is the truth.
We got lived experience.
You know what I'm saying? People gotta understand that.
Experiences.
Just because I say something and I did the opposite, that doesn't mean I'm not telling you the truth. That's like a crackhead telling you, stay away from crack. You're not going to argue with him because he's a crackhead.
Lived experience.
Listen to the man.
Lived experience.
He's telling you stay away from crack because it's ruining his fucking life.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I tell y'all shit on here, and before y'all try to go, what about this or what about that?
No.
I went through this. I'm just telling you, don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be better than me. Don't copy what the fuck you seen me do.
Oh, man.
And to prove a point. Or don't try to go dig up some shit that y'all know me.
Yeah.
What about this, that, and the third?
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to tell you what's right. I
just
did
look
what's
at it
wrong
like,
already. I'm telling you what's right.
I look at it like this. I do feel like men have to be just a little more accountable when it comes to the women that they're dealing with. Especially if you got a decent one.
But again, you got to remember these, bro. And I hate to put you on the spot, but you one of them niggas. I'm one of them that we never had an issue with getting women.
Never had it.
So we really kind of spoiled and ignorant to other niggas struggle.
I agree.
The average nigga struggle will make them tolerate certain shit.
Right.
Because women ain't just at their
disposal.
What your boy said? The bullshit that song you were just playing. What Kanye say? What he says? Say it in the mic. Tell the people what Kanye say, bro. How he said it? What he said? Big booty. How it go? What he said? If they don't fall out the sky, big booty, beautiful women don't just fall out the sky. You know? Yeah, they don't. Unless you one of them niggas, then they everywhere. So a lot of regular niggas, and I ain't saying we better than nobody or nothing like that, but what I'm saying is, it's a lot of niggas who he finally get that. We don't want to get goddamn flagged for by who that? Yeah, got mute that bitch. We don't want to get flagged, but yeah, a lot of niggas don't get to experience certain shit. A lot of niggas never experience a roster. A lot of niggas, most niggas, if you want to be honest, most niggas ain't got no roster. We tend to think that because
You're on the roster.
you one of them niggas with a roster and you got a homeboy that got a roster. Most niggas, if you got 100 niggas, 15 of them got a roster.
You're on the roster.
The rest of these niggas is taking what they can get.
Oh man.
You hear me? Out of 100 niggas, 15 of them got a roster. The rest of these niggas is taking what they can get, and they are the majority. So we got to be careful when we speak about men, and then we thinking we speaking.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like,
I
never had a problem
want
with
to talk about
having
accountability.
pretty women and
I agree. Me
shit like
neither.
that.
We ain't never had that issue.
Never had that issue.
I don't have that issue.
So I can say shit, but I sound ignorant to the nigga that. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about? Boy,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I get you.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just want to flash back to
You talk about standing bitches up. Some niggas will never stand a bitch up. He was there first thing. She said be there at 6. He's there at 5:50. You know what I'm saying? He there at 5:50.
Oh man, I agree, and I think my overall point was just I do want to see, or better yet, I'm not gonna say I want to see because I don't know what people are doing, but what I will say is I want to ensure that men know that we need to be accountable as well when it comes to treating people right, doing things the right way. If we want that result, because most people don't really want that result.
Man, Papa done worked at a factory, bro, making pennies on the dollar.
Different.
Got all the respect in the world, and they was stepping out doing the same shit. The women didn't change. That's really all it is. This women empowerment shit, they change it.
But again, I don't know
Women
if it's a
feel
bad
like,
thing.
But listen, women feel like, you know how. So listen, if you listen to most women talk, right, the shit that they say, like that they hate about men, is the same shit that they consider their empowerment. They hate that men sleep around, woo, but a woman should be allowed to do what she want to do with her body, sleep with who she want to sleep with without judgment. So you basically want to be just like me. That's empowered. You were empowered if you could be just like me. But you said men ain't shit. But you would hear them say, well, excuse my language, bitches is the new niggas. How many times y'all done heard that? We the new niggas. These niggas the new bitches. So y'all went and became exactly what you claim to hate.
Yeah.
And thinking that that's gonna fix something.
That's kind of deep.
And you think that's gonna fix something, but it's not.
That's kind of deep.
You furthering the problem.
I mean, Ultron said we tend to create the things we.
Yeah. The highest form of flattery is imitation.
Ooh.
Y'all just wanted to be niggas.
That's kind of interesting.
Y'all just wanted to be niggas. Just say that though. Just be like, nah, we just wanted to fuck off and do the shit y'all do.
So here's what I want to transition to. Is there a space where we can still have those healthy relationships? Because we still see them. But like, is there a space for those healthy relationships? Because it almost feels as we're
I ain't
talking
gonna lie,
like.
stay off the internet. The internet is a facade.
I agree.
A lot of girls be on the internet and niggas. Fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga. Niggas be on the internet, I'm one of them. Fuck a bitch, I don't need a bitch for nothing. You follow me on Facebook, I talk crazy. I'm buying my bitch breakfast. I'm making sure she got gas in her car. I'm making sure she good. I say whatever I want to say on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure she all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Don't
vice
get caught
versa.
up. Yeah,
She get on here and quote all the city girls she want.
You understand?
If I say take that off,
you know the vibe.
or you not wearing that, you're not.
You know the vibe. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not, me personally, I'm just not really one of them niggas to really be.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that if I be like, nah, you ain't wearing that.
Yeah.
You taking it off.
Yeah.
But the internet will make you believe that this is really how shit go. It's not how it go. You get out there in the real world and you see, man, the women and the men, it's really a lot more like it used to be than you think.
So let's wrap it up and say what would be your tips, and me too, what would be your tips for maintaining a healthy relationship? Number one, stay off the internet, you said, because that really is like
the internet will have you jealous of shit that's not even real.
That's not even okay. So that's number one tip.
Social media is the main thing.
Number one tip.
The main thing.
We're gonna slow this thing down.
I done had women tell me like, oh well, you don't really post me and you don't post me on Facebook. I'm like, bro, you go to my page, I barely post my children. You don't think I love my children?
The internet is to
I
me. The
barely post
internet
my
is like
mama.
a game.
I barely post my mom on
The
there.
internet's a game, bro. It should be looked at as it's like fan.
It's validation now, though.
Now the internet is validation.
So, number one, stay off the motherfucking internet.
And write these down. So
Or if
list it
or
below.
you can be on
Write
the
these
internet,
down.
but separate the two from reality.
Stay off the internet. Number 2,
Keep your friends out your damn business.
gots to.
Keep
Because
your-
I'm gonna be honest,
especially your single friend.
ain't nothing. Man, we just gonna start. I'm not even gonna add
your
to that.
family, because your family is gonna not like that person forever, and you're gonna take them back. You're gonna be still dealing with this person, but you told your family what you told them, and they're gonna still have an issue.
Because here's the thing I've always thought about family. My family has no reason not to like me because they don't know me unless you said some shit.
Yeah.
They don't get no information
family.
from me. Yeah, her family. Like
Yeah.
they don't get no information, and the same for my family. If my family if my sister got a beef with anybody I'm dating,
Yeah.
that
You told her something.
thank you.
Yeah.
So that's why I'll be like, we got to watch them relationships.
I literally
bro.
told my baby mama one time when we was having a disagreement, and she was like, her family is like you know that like she was just basically alluding to like that's why a lot of them don't really fuck with me or whatever. And I was just like, yo, no, that's because you put them in our business.
Yeah.
I said, bro, my mama and my sisters would not fuck with you either if I told them
not to. Yeah, or anything.
shit you done.
Shit,
If I went to my mom and
yeah.
sister said, oh, she did this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
or woo, 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 or we was arguing about this,
Yeah.
they wouldn't fuck
Ain't
with
no
you.
need for
But they love you because
I
I've never went to them and spoke bad about you.
Right.
You went to me and spoke bad about me to your.
So
you
now
want me-
everybody's sideways.
yeah, you want me to come
that's
to Granny?
hard to come back,
You want me to
'cause you
come to
ain't-
Granny house after you told Granny I
No.
did some bullshit?
I ain't doing that.
Granny not fucking with me.
No, but I had some cyanide in my yams.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, you feel
I
me?
ain't
So we
rocking
gotta.
with that.
So one, stay out the internet. 2, keep your family and friends out your business.
And 3,
3, if you really wanted to work, you gotta make that your priority.
got to be a priority on your partner.
It can't come second to work. It
And-
can't come second to nothing.
That's so hard. That's so hard because the priority, I believe, comes with an understanding. You have to me, I think you have to have a really good understanding of what this person's about,
Yep.
what their principles are, what
Yep.
their, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to prioritize anything that you're not willing to invest in, right?
Right.
So to make it a priority, you have to have that understanding,
Definitely.
right? So,
It's important. Cause without it, it ain't gonna work. It's
Right.
never gonna work.
right.
You gotta make it. What's the name? And ladies, I know this is hard for y'all. It's hard for guys too, but it's harder for y'all. Accountability.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Admit you're wrong. Don't drag off something just because you don't want to say, yeah, you right. Cause a lot of times the niggas don't even really care about certain shit. It's just that you won't admit you wrong.
Think about everything.
Like
but
it's
as
not
a
even
way-
the fact that it's not even a big deal.
Facts.
The issue wouldn't even be a big deal. The issue is that you look at me dead in my face. I'm explaining what I'm saying to you crystal clear. I got all the logic in the world. And you just will not look at me and say, you know what, you right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need you to apologize and kiss my ass or nothing. Just,
it's over.
You're
That's
right.
all I needed.
you know what you
That's
right.
all I needed. That's all I needed.
Cause you just purposely like I'm asking you what's 4 + 4, and you don't want to answer that question because you know once you say 8. Once you say 4 + 4 is 8, you know I done walked you into a corner and I done made my point.
And
Once you
yeah,
answer the
right
question,
with
you
that.
know I done made my point. So now you just like, but what if it's this dollar? You trying to just no? What is 4 + 4? Answer the question.
all
You don't want to answer it because you know I got you. You know how to prove my point now, so you trying to walk around it. Don't do that.
So-
just be like, it's 8. Okay, I see what you saying.
So again,
That's
people.
all niggas really want.
Again, people.
Tell me I'm right.
And we not gonna sit up
We
here and
can
act
move
like
along.
we ain't gonna sit up here and act like we Dr. Phil, or I ain't gonna BS you like Steve Harvey who can't stay
I ain't-
married
yeah.
to save his life.
Cause I don't give a damn what y'all relationships do.
To be completely honest, but what I will tell you is I want mine to work.
Yeah.
So again, I feel you on the internet piece.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you on the family piece, right? And I definitely feel you on that accountability piece. Everybody got to take
Yeah,
accountability.
because
for
how can we fix something if you don't admit you wrong?
Feel it.
If I feel like you done something wrong to me, and you won't even admit it, how can we ever get past it?
You can't.
It's bound to happen again.
You can't. Or again, what you're gonna do is continue to create that trauma in the
Yeah.
relationship that we've been bringing up over these past couple episodes.
But
So,
man, we really need one of these days. We focusing on me and Branch doing our thing right now. We really want a female perspective on a lot of this shit.
absolutely.
But please don't be one of the ones we talking about where you can't answer simple questions. And we gonna make it work, man. But we ain't gonna talk y'all head out today.
So here's what's popping, man. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Episode 4. I'm just be honest with you, bro. I'm overwhelmed because it's just like this is really happening.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this forever. We're
Yep.
here. We're rolling. We have 2 more episodes in this season. And then it'll be a wrap for season 1 that quick.
Yeah.
We want to thank y'all. We want to, again, just appreciation, man. So many numbers, so much engagement on Facebook and Instagram, and all of the other social media platforms. So again, thank you. I think this is a wrap. Episode 4.
Bro.
We out.
Problem. All this fake love is played out. I never got the love I gave out. I'm still stuck in this maze trying to find my way out. Take away my pain, better days I pray about. Cause I'm so sick of all this fake love. Fake love, I'm so sick of all this fake love.